Hello and welcome back on my YouTube channel. My name is Vlad and in today's video we're gonna be talking about whiskey from Bimber Distillery, straight from the London single malt whiskey. And this is quite a special bottle because this is a single cask whiskey bottled for Fortum and Manson retailer shop, of course, so I think you're gonna like it. My dear friends and viewers, as I promised when I was doing the video about my top 10 whiskies of 2022, I'm gonna be reviewing all these bottles in the next couple of videos. And this is the first bottle from that pick of 2022. Whiskey from London, from Bimber Distillery. I think most of us know Bimber Distillery. They're making very nice whiskey. Not a cheap whiskey, but very good quality single malt whiskey. In my opinion, definitely worth to try and worth to buy. And in this case, we have single cask whiskey from Ex-Fino. So firstly, this whiskey has been matured in ex-bourbon casks, and then this whiskey has been transferred to the one Ex-Fino butt. And on the end, we have received 857 bottles from that Fino butt. Whiskey, of course, unchill filtered. Whiskey, of course, non-coloraded, natural color, bottled at 51% of ABV. So this is whiskey called single cask, but the maturation was made in the two different type of casks. But as we know, if whiskey is bottled from the one cask, can be called single cask whiskey. Same in England, same in Scotland, same in Ireland, of course. So that's quite similar law in these three countries, of course in the UK. So Fino, this is sherry wine, of course, and this is the driest wine. If I remember right, this is white wine as well. So I'm gonna nose it and taste it. I'll give you my opinion about this one. The aroma is so nice. There is some caramel, there is some vanilla, there is some fruitiness to it, like apricot, peach, kind of syrupy. But you can smell that slightly dryness. So this is not over sweet whiskey, not overly sweet. Quite dry on aroma, which is quite nice to me, of course. Nice fruity, loads of vanilla. Let's dive into the whiskey. Initially, loads of vanilla, slightly caramelly, but that dryness coming up. So we've got that peaches and apricots and apples, and that turning very quick to kind of dry aspect, like apple skin, I would say. So definitely that Fino cask make a loads of influence in this whiskey. When swallow, slightly spiciness coming up. Alcohol is quite nice integrated with all the cask influences, but there's slightly hit of alcohol. We need to remember this is no age statement whiskey. In my opinion, around 5 years old. For that age, this is nice, nicely balanced, well-rounded, beautiful created whiskey. So when we swallow that, slightly spiciness coming up and something quite interesting happening, because that dryness is slightly turning to the more sweet side. So that more caramel, more vanilla, more that bourbon aspect shows up. And towards the finish, this whiskey is definitely sweeter than on the beginning. On arrival, is sweeter, more oily, I would say even. In the finish is quite sweet, quite nice, nicely balanced with that apricots, with that peaches, some apples. I need to say this is really, really good job done on this one, definitely. Because it's a single cask. That Fino cask make really, really good influence on this one. So this whiskey is nice created, nice balanced, and that switch from dryness to sweetness on the finish, it's very, very nice. I find it very, very interesting, to be honest. Yeah, this is quite nice job. As I said, this is special bottling for the Fortum and Mansons, and probably definitely won't be able to buy this whiskey in that shop, but you can try to find this whiskey in auctions. And to be honest, what I've noticed, because I bought this whiskey in the shop when this whiskey has arrived to the Fortum and Manson, and I paid for this bottle £85. That was the price of this bottle. And a few weeks later, I think 2-3 weeks later, this whiskey shows up on the auctions, because it wasn't quite popular whiskey. It wasn't quite known whiskey by many people, so no one wants to buy it. And yeah, on the end, actually you could buy this whiskey for about 45-50 pound, almost half the price of the initial price. So I don't know why the people doing it. This whiskey is definitely worth to drink, definitely worth to enjoy, not selling, That's of course my opinion, but the people who decided to sell this whiskey, I think now they are not happy because of that. But as I said, I bought this whiskey definitely to try it, to enjoy it, and as you see, this whiskey was a part of and it is a part of my top 10 whiskies of 2022. I really enjoyed this bottle, I really enjoyed this whiskey. And if you fancy to try this whiskey, I think you should go to the auctions. I think you might still find some of these bottles over there. And if you find it for 50-60 quid, this is very good bargain too for this whiskey, in my opinion. So thank you very much guys for watching this video. Thank you very much for your support, for your comments, for your likes, for your subscriptions. This is really much appreciated. And remember one very important thing: take care about yourself, take care about your families, drink your whiskeys, enjoy your life, and see you soon. Bye.